Hello, I'm John, I'm the Warhammer modeler, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be looking at what got me into the hobby way back in the 80s when I was just a little kid. And to start with, we're going to have a look at Bloodbath at Orcs Drift. This was the Warhammer 2nd edition scenario pack. This wasn't the first thing that I saw related to Warhammer, but it's something that I really want to show you guys and unbox it. This isn't the original one that I had back in the 80s, but this is one I found on eBay. It was fully shrink wrapped when I got it, so it's quite happy to get that. Everything is in a brand new condition inside, so we'll have a look at all of the bits and pieces. To start with, just show you this artwork. I loved this when I was a kid. Just the orc getting his head chopped off, the elf, the dwarf warrior. I love this. Let's have a look inside the box and what things are in it. So to start with, here is the scenario book. This cover again, this was iconic to me when I was a kid. This gave me the view of what orcs should look like in their heavy armour, big shields. Really loved this. So all of the artwork through the book, it's just black and white. But again, I loved it. This is what defined Warhammer to me at those very early stages. So we've got the story of Orcs Drift. I might do a video later on about the whole of this and talk about it in a little bit more depth, but for now we'll just have a quick flick through. So the artwork is throughout this book. I always loved this. I looked over this for many hours when I was a kid. Especially enjoyed all of the maps for each of the scenarios, showing the locations that each of the battles took place in. There's quite a few of these through the whole book. It was something that fascinated me when I was a kid and started me on that journey to loving this hobby and continuing to make, play and paint today. So we'll have a look at a few of the other things that are in here. The greatest thing that I thought was in this supplement was this map showing all of the different towns and villages that were involved in the campaign. Again, the original one of these which we had back in the 80s, I looked over it so many times, analysed it. It was, to me, the most amazing thing in the world. I loved this. Carrying on, we have all the different command sheets. So these are all of the rules for each of the units and characters that are in every one of the scenarios. Still in lovely condition. I was so happy when I found this online. Didn't expect it to be such good condition, but we have all of those things in there. We also have all of the buildings that came with it. So we have here the watchtower. All of these are single-sided, printed on card, still in really nice condition. So there is that watchtower. We have here the bridge and a ruined building. Some outhouses and tents. All of these buildings appeared in all of the maps in the scenario book. We have here building number 3. We then have building number 2, and lastly building number 1. In our original one when we had it back in the 80s, didn't actually have any of these in there that I can remember, so I was really happy to find these when I got this copy. And then the final thing, well, second to final thing, is my first ever Warhammer army. So here we have all of the orcs. You cut them out of the card. There's all of the characters down the bottom. We've got archers along the top, spearmen and clubmen in here. These are all on the same size squares as the bases were. And then on this next page we've got wolves, giant, wyvern. We've got humans, dwarfs, elves, general kind of populace down the bottom, and a few ponies. This is what I first played Warhammer with. These two sets: orcs, humans, dwarfs and elves. And finally, something that was in this one, which I was quite nice about. We'll see if we can get it into focus. There we go. Little badge. I bathed in the blood at Orc's Drift. So, just a quick video this one. Thanks for watching. I might do a few more of these, just going through the few little things that got me into this hobby. If you've got any requests or anything like that, just drop a comment below. I'm going to try and do a few more videos at the moment with everything that's going on. I've got some time on my hands, and if people want to hear about anything else to do with Warhammer or the hobby in general, let me know and I'll see if I can make some videos. For now, just everyone stay safe and be happy.